this is working. Oh, hello. It's working. I'm just trying to figure out if there was anybody out there. Hello. This is my first time using YouTube, so I'm using some streaming app and it's not showing that there's anybody in there, but I'm glad you guys are here. Hello. So my name is Dolores. I work in Human Resources. This is where you can ask me questions, or if you have some dirt on somebody that works on the Death Star, you can tell me that too. I like some good gossip. I don't like Tarkin that much, so I'm always looking for dirt on Tarkin. And yeah, that's it. How many force chokes has Vader done recently? Well, he was here 2 weeks ago, and I think we lost 3 officers that day. So the Emperor sent him back to the castle to think about things or whatever. So now we need 3 more officers. Hello, how are you doing? I'd like to file a complaint. Kenobi was too short. You gotta remember, guys, Kenobi, that was like 20 years ago or something, right? Clone Wars? I don't remember. I think I saw him once from a distance coming outside of the Jedi Temple when I was going on my afternoon stroll there on Coruscant, but I can't really remember if he was short or not. Good evening, Paul. Thank you for joining the live. Have you met any other Sith? I mean, aside from Sheev? I try to stay away from the Sith. It's a little too culty for me. That's Sheev's deal. That's Vader's deal. Kind of freaks me out. I don't like the red lightsabers. It's a little too eerie. How long have you been working for the Human Resources? I started about almost 20 years ago. When I heard Palpatine give that speech, that this is the first galactic empire, I decided I wanted to be a part of that, and I went to work hiring stormtroopers. Let's see, ID 63102 from Arch City Squad with a complaint. We lost power at the bunker, and the stormtroopers resorted to cannibalism. I mean, that's a Tuesday, but they didn't wash their hands. Well, that sounds like quite a mess down there. I'll have to send you some people to help you out. I'm sorry. Oh, BJ Wimpy is here, you guys. He's a celebrity. Hello. What's the best part of being head of HR? Everyone you see in the Empire, I had to hire. So it's kind of rewarding knowing that I've built this entire empire, hired everybody. I guess that's the most rewarding thing. I just would like a vacation. Maintenance. Oh, maintenance trooper. Hey, Paul. Good to see you. You might want to take a look at the, what's it called? The tractor beam. I hear that's still down. It's kind of hit and miss. Do you work for the Republic? No, I work for the Empire. I was walking by some repair droids and apparently one of them malfunctioned because now it's following me everywhere and trying to repair me. Oh, boy. I think you need to talk to Paul, Mr. Maintenance Trooper. That's not really an HR problem. What was your job before the Empire? I worked in real estate. Didn't much care for it. I've got a complaint. I was chased into the trash compactor yesterday and there was a strange eyeball thingy. I think there's something... Sorry. I think there's something in there. Can we please... Yeah, okay. I'll send somebody down there to go look at the trash compactor. Trash compactor freaks me out. What do you think about Darth Vader? I think he's overrated, to be honest. I think he thinks he's something else, but I'm not impressed. I think the lack of episodes at Kenobi, disturbing. Yeah. Are they hiring? Always. We always need infantry. We always need TIE pilots. So if you know of anybody, please send them my way. I'd like to file a complaint. The Blackwing virus wiped out my entire place. Sorry to hear that. Have you ever dated anyone? Once. I went out once with Masameda, and he didn't call me back. So after that, I kind of gave up on dating. I'm sure the Emperor would let you take a holiday. Well, maybe. We'll have to see. Did you mean to send the rookie to her death, or did they take a wrong turn? Well, I would never willfully send anyone to their death. But if you can't follow simple directions, that's not my fault. We could probably do with some signs around here, but again, that's not my department. I failed with the thermal exhaust port, so I guess the tractor beam could be next. Yeah, Paul. I'm hearing a lot of complaints about that exhaust port, too. Maybe you need to hire a second helper in the maintenance department. Roughly, how much is the health insurance policy on Lord Vader? That's probably a question for Palpatine. He deals with all of Vader's medical care, which I think is a little weird and obsessive, but I don't know. What is your homeworld? I am from Coronet City, Corellia, the Upper East Side. Can I please transfer off of Mimban? Ever since the beast left, things have gone way downhill. I can't believe we're still in Mimban. I will put in a request for you. Dale would like off of Mimban. Mimban. I never know how to say that place. But give us, 2 to 3 months. We'll try to get you out of there. Have you ever considered being a TIE fighter pilot? No, I like my cushy, safe office. I got protection here. They ain't got no protection out there. I'm not talented enough to be a TIE pilot. Could you clarify the rumors about the whole kidnapping child princesses? Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't deal with the police. I have another complaint about Ray. I don't know any Rays. I almost blew up my squadron. Am I gonna have to write you up for that? That doesn't sound like such a good idea. Have you ever tried to argue about guardrails? It's not in the budget, guys. It wasn't part of the plans. It's not part of the budget. You guys just gotta look where you're going. You've known how to walk since you were 2 years old. It's not that hard. Tired of hearing about the guardrails. Where are to Darth Vader? I don't know what that means. I think Vader's on Mustafar right now, if that's what you're asking. In his castle, because he's so special. Do you work closely with shock troopers who assist HR, or are they just, yeah, the shock troopers. I think the Emperor means well with the shock troopers. They're not the best. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Hi, hello, welcome. And if you just joined in, I'm Dolores. I work in Human Resources. If I leave Mimban, can I still keep the Wookiee fur trench coat? Sure. I don't care. Just don't tell anybody, just in case it's against some kind of rule that I don't know about. Ruby, Blitzer, Corellia now. I prefer Jawa juice. What do you do for Lord Vader? Well, I don't do anything really for Lord Vader, but he is technically upper management, so if a complaint comes to me and I can't deal with it, they're just too difficult, then I have to send it to Lord Vader, and you don't want that. So that's how we are connected, but aside from that, he doesn't tell me to do anything. Sheev is my direct boss. They should add shields to the troopers' armors. Shields? That seems like that would cost too much. HR office room tour possible or confidential. I wish there was more to see, but it's basically just 4 walls that look just like this. Hi there, I have a complaint. Some stormtroopers got into a firefight with those dirty rebels. Oh no. I'm sorry, they shot your wife. I will, if you can prove it, I might be able to do something about that, but if you can't prove it, nothing we can do. I want to be on the executive again. Have you ever thought of joining the rebels? Is this a trick? I don't know about that. The amount of OSHA violations within the Empire is insane. Well, there's no OSHA, so there's no violations. How attractive is Darth Vader to you? Just 6 foot of, I don't know. He's like a droid, basically. Can we get more holidays off, or at least bring back casual Fridays? I did see Palpatine a couple of months ago when I was getting my Employee of the Month certificate. He was wearing jeans. Nobody told me I wore this. And he did say we could bring back casual Fridays, so it's going to be it's whenever he feels like it. It's not every Friday, so there's not really a great system there. Is the dark side pretty chill, yo? If you know what you're doing, yeah, there's no problem. But a lot of people don't know what they're doing. Do you criminal charge troopers like a prosecutor, or do you just bury them in paperwork? I mean, there's a lot of paperwork, and that's pretty overwhelming for people. I prefer to go that route. What planet are you from? I'm from Corellia, Coronet City. And is that your real accent? Yeah, I'm from Coronet City. Is it okay if I draw you? I would be flattered if you drew me. That would be awesome. Thank you. I have a complaint. Can you tell Disney to stop making us stormtroopers obsolete? I don't know what this Disney is. We have plenty of stormtroopers around here. Well, actually, we're always hiring. But yeah, I think we still got plenty. Let's see. I need to file a complaint. Can you destroy this TK-112 planet? There are too many Karens. All of the people there are Karens. I'm going to need a full report detailing everything. I can send you over there. I can put you on the planet for about 2 years. And after you do all your research, you type up your report. You can send it to me. And then we'll see if you've got a point. But it takes about 5 years to review those reports. So it's not going to be a quick process. Have you dealt with any forceful employees that needed to be let go or punished? That is a good question. Usually I get Veda involved if it comes to that if I get one whiff that I'm in any danger, I just go to Veda and I let him handle it. Do you like or love your job? I mean, it's not bad. I like getting the gossip from people on what's going on, so that part is fun. Mailing my wife to the Death Star. I didn't tell you to do that, but whatever. The Emperor removed OSHA. Yeah, he did. He dissolved it with the Senate. What happened to the second Death Star? There's only one Death Star. I don't know why you people think there's two. This one took us 20 years to build. It's brand new. It's beautiful. We don't need more than one. Sorry, 1 second. Does Palpatine age? I'm not so sure. He's into that dark magic stuff. I think that might be playing a part. He aged really, really quickly in Coruscant one day. He asked me not to ask him about it. He's kind of looked the same since then, so I don't know. Maybe he's got some kind of secret I could use. Your human resources, do they have a separate office for alien resources? We don't have any aliens in the Empire. We're all humans. Let's see. Can we please bring back Taco Tuesday? It really balanced out the whole weird disposable. Yeah, okay, Dale. That's a good point. I'll look into Taco Tuesday. Bringing that back. Because we do have some good chefs around here. The Emperor likes to be well fed. Sorry, guys. Any clones left in service? Maybe somewhere hidden under a stormtrooper helmet that I haven't been aware of. Have you ever witnessed Veda execute someone? Yeah, I couldn't get off the bridge fast enough. It wasn't pretty. Ugh, that guy. He's on a power trip. Has Veda ever tried to kill you? No, because I'm BFF with the Emperor. He wouldn't dare. How do you deal with reports regarding the Inquisitors? Those were any complaints, anything dealing with the Inquisitors, that's Veda's deal. That's his department. I don't touch that stuff. It's a little too culty. I don't really like this comment system here. I want to answer your questions, but it's kind of hard to keep track. Where did you get the necklace from? I've had it for 20 years. Masameda's aunt made it for me. If you only have humans in the Galactic Empire, why don't you call it the Human Empire instead? Well, human resources only for the Imperials, the army and stuff. Let's see. I guess I could talk to the Emperor about changing the name. Where is your... Oh, wait, I asked that one. What's the best tea that's been spilt to the HR department? I heard yesterday that Tarkin was littering outside the cafeteria, and I was pretty excited to hear about that because I'm trying to get that guy removed from office. What does the Mandalorian... Oh, what is your favorite gossip stories you hear? Well, that's why I do these chats, you guys, so I can get some word on gossip from you, but I like hearing who's dating who. I like hearing if Veda, choked out an admiral or something. Hopefully Ozzel's next. Does the Mandalorian get custody over Grogu? I don't know what this is. I don't know who Grogu and Luke are. That seems a little too futuristic for me. Have you ever... I think I saw reports of some... Sorry, guys. Have you ever witnessed the Emperor playing basketball? Yeah, he's one heck of a basketball player. You'd never believe it. He's pretty fantastic, especially from the corner. He can sink a three. I was amazed. He might be using the Force, though. You can never know. How is Matt doing? He's good. He's doing some cleaning in the cafeteria. Somebody spilled blue milk again. Have you ever killed any stormtroopers? No. I don't know what that was. I don't like this chat. Sorry, guys. It keeps scrolling away from me. No, I've not killed any stormtroopers. I might have sent them into battle, but that doesn't count. How can I join HR? Well, it's only me. It's a one-person department, but if you want to be an intern, maybe we can arrange something, but we can't pay you. How many complaints do you receive about troopers hitting their head on doors? Quite a few, actually. It's kind of annoying. I wish they would have made these doorways just a little bit higher, but that was engineering. Saw a New Orleans system flag in one of your old shorts transmissions. Yeah, that's my other home world. How many complaints? Oh, got this other one. Have you ever killed somebody? No. What do you guys think I am? Why do the Imperial UPS guys always miss my house? All of my packages end up at different residences. Well, that's a different department entirely, but I can put you in touch with them. Worst HR incident you've ever had to deal with? Oh boy. These troopers with their aim is an ongoing problem. I'm starting this new program on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. Stormtroopers to practice their aim. That's always an ongoing issue. And then, the normal stuff. Somebody hits on somebody else. They promise they didn't do it, but that's just standard HR stuff. I have an Ewok infestation over here in Dagobah. I don't know why you're on Dagobah. How often do you run into bounty hunters, and which one is your favorite to deal with? I think we should be using more bounty hunters. We're still trying to find those droids, and I'm trying to convince Lord Vader to use bounty hunters, but he's just not having it. So I don't really know any bounty hunters because we haven't had to use any yet. What do you think of the Grand Admiral? The blue one. Oh, yeah. I've just seen him from a distance. We don't really cross paths that much. Is it Form 24B and 79C because I need compensation due to an attack from the Clone Wars? You should have filed that report years ago. Do you know what the Death Troopers are saying? No, I don't. They're on their own frequency. Ever wanted space magic like the Emperor? Yeah, but if I had to look like that, then no. But that lightning's pretty cool. Did you hear that Vader killed an Inquisitor? I didn't. I don't really care about that. Not my department, not my problem. I've been having problems with my E11 blaster rifle, and they've been refusing to give me a new one. What should I do? Yeah, the armory is kind of an ongoing problem. I guess I would just work on your melees, work on your punches, just in case. When you try to get that blaster taken care of, I'll make a note, but... Are you in the Death Star currently, or are you in a Star Destroyer? Yeah, I'm on the Death Star. Has Matt ever dealt with the pest infestation? Yeah, we were overrun with mouse droids. Their programming got a little out of control a couple weeks ago, and Matt had to help deal with that. But there's no insects. We're in space. Otherwise, there's no bugs. except for Geonosians sometimes. Do you have a weapon? Just my pen and my citation clipboard. I heard that the Emperor was seen dancing the night away at a club on Coruscant. Oh my, that's some good gossip. Thank you, BJ. I will have to tease him about that the next time I see him. I would love to be your intern. Fantastic. Has the Emperor ever told you the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No. I mean, he talks often about the good old days, but I don't listen. Don't tell him I said that, though. Have you heard that Darth Vader never knew who his son was? There's no way that guy has kids. What's the pay as an HR agent? I'm not really comfortable answering that question, but you can ask me some other stuff. Oh, you can click your mouse button on the chat. You can use it to scroll. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just using my comm link. I'm not using my computer. Rookie mistake. My first time on YouTube Live. Who is your boss? The Emperor Palpatine. Did you hear that Kenobi person showed up to fight Lord Vader? Like currently? Is that happening right now? Here? On the Death Star? No, I haven't heard that. There must be a ton of stormtroopers missing out on dates. You know, since they can't hit on any... Oh, that's a good joke. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. What's the main purpose of the Death Star according to the Empire? You know, it's to put order, peace, security to the galaxy. Or whatever that saying is. In hiding I am. Bring heat. Okay, I don't know what that is. Mind bringing back the old clone helmets. I know, they were quite spiffy. Wanting to join the Empire, what's the pay like? What are the benefits? Yeah, there's no benefits. You get a toothbrush once a year. If you work in the Empire for 20 years, then you are eligible for retirement. I went to Camino, and now I have 200,000 dependents who I talked to about getting them on my health plan. Wow. That doesn't sound like it was an authorized trip, so I don't think that's our problem. What do you think about the rumored leak of the Death Star plans? I don't think they got leaked. I think we took care of that. Although Vader's been really preoccupied with something. Fell in love with a fellow stormtrooper. Is that against regs? Yeah, you need to clear that with me. Need to get you to both to fill out some paperwork. Preferably before you start dating, but I guess it's too late. Working for the Empire, do you miss the Republic? Do you miss voting? No, nothing ever got done when we had to vote on stuff. Everything would take forever. Now, it's just the Emperor. Boom, gets done. I've taken that class, Dolores. Stormtrooper open practice, making a turn. Yep. Stop missing class. Yeah. We should have called it that. That'd be clever. Who does the quarterly trash compactor inspections? That would be the maintenance trooper, Paul. I think you might still be in here. He's supposed to do them once a quarter, but I don't know. I don't check. Where do I get my sick leave? My commander always ignores me. You might have to go to the medical bay for that. Commanders don't want to be bothered with that nonsense. Palpatine says, how are you? I did not... Palpatine, wow, sir. Thank you for coming into this chat. I'm just trying to do some good work for you and get the dirt on what's happening. And taking some complaints. I heard Vader was giving Palpatine ballroom dance lessons. I don't think that's true. Can I get in trouble for keeping a pet in the trash compactor on the detention block? Yeah, no pets. Gotta keep this place sanitary. Some people got allergies, you know. You should expel the stormtroopers. They don't do their job. All of them? You know, I'd have to replace all of them. No, that's way too much work. I heard a rumor that Lord Vader used to be a moisture farmer. Ever find a mouse droid? No. They're not any good for their money anyway. How big are your quarters on the Death Star, and why are you stationed there instead of Coruscant? Stationed on the Death Star because we're still staffing. This place can hold thousands of people. Kind of annoying. I heard the stormtroopers next door are missing their targets. Yeah, this is an ongoing problem. Does Darth Vader tell bad jokes? Sometimes when you're least expecting it, and usually when the mood is tense, So nobody wants to laugh because they don't know if he means to be funny. I love getting to see HR Live answering all the questions from Imperial citizens and employees. Well, thank you, sir. What are the amenities on the Death Star? We've got a billiard hall, bantha bingo, and we've got a large swimming pool. Plus a couple of treadmills. Do you get free housing? Well, yeah. I work 24/7. Does Crosshair get stock options? I don't know. Sorry, I don't... Okay, I'm not too far behind. There's a rumor Vader used to be a Jedi. Is this true? I mean, it would make a lot of sense. Anyone with a lightsaber, I'm a little skeptical of. You should try writing stormtroopers for missing their shots. I do that a little bit, but if I did that, it would take me all day. When's take your child to work day again? Yeah, we don't do that. No kids. No pets. No kids. No nonsense. How do you wash a blade? Whoa, this got dark. Bloody handprint off a trooper armor. You might want to see wardrobe about that. Sorry. Evening, Dolores. I found some old B1 battle droids. What should I do with them? You should either chuck them in a trash compactor. We do not want them coming alive, or throw them into space, or you can turn them in. And yeah, we just got to destroy those things. What happens when Darth Vader gets older? Will he need assistance? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. We might need to raise taxes for that. Do you think droids would be better than stormtroopers considering the amount of citations you need to write? Yeah. I often say that if Vader and the Emperor were really aware of how many idiots we have working here, we'd go back to a droid army. There are a lot of smart, intelligent people here too, but by and large, not the case. You should start. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry to bother. I'm stationed near an arc run on Naboo, just checking the regulation on suit modifications. Swamplands and extremely muggy. So are you requesting new uniform stuff? That is an entirely different form. This chat probably isn't an appropriate place to ask that. When's bring your child to work day? Yeah, we don't do that. I think I might have already asked that. Is there a way that we can request for a potluck dinner night? I heard Trooper TK243 makes a mean bantha chili. Yeah, I mean, if you want to organize it, we can try to do a potluck, but no one ever seems to want to do that. It's, no one wants to be responsible, just in case Vader or the Emperor decide they don't want it. No one wants to be in charge of those things. I'm from the 7th, I don't know what that word, Snowtrooper Regiment on Illum. Me as a representative of my unit. I have a complaint about environment hazard pay. Okay, I'll look into hazard pay, but that's not a thing. Hazard pay. Yeah, right. Dolores, I've heard rumors circulating the Death Star. Oh, who the hell is Star Killer? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, boss. Dolores, I'm sorry, I missed a couple things. Do you have an inhibitor chip? Not to my knowledge. Where do I see about K2 unit going haywire and punching people nonstop? Oh, yeah. That seems like a problem. Might have to report that to maintenance. Sorry about that. K2 droids, I think they need to be discontinued. Too many problems. Short-circuiting. I would like to complain about beach trooper outfits. All it is Speedos and their helmet. Yeah, no one needs to see that. I'm sorry you had to look at that. To my knowledge, that's not an official uniform. I think they're just being funny because there's so little oversight. All those beach locations. I wouldn't mind being stationed at one. When will the Empire give Mandalore back to the Mandalorians? I'm not really in charge of strategy. Big picture stuff. How does Vader eat stuff? Like, does he put it all in a blender and drink it through a straw? He eats a lot of applesauce. A lot of spoons. What is there for entertainment on the Death Star? Well, we have a karaoke bar. It's not great. They were going to put in a bowling alley, but they decided that was going to be too much trouble. Yeah, aside from that, it's Bantha Bingo. And I've heard Palpatine can play the ukulele, but I've not heard him do that. Have you ever punched an Ewok? No. I've never seen an Ewok. I don't know if they're real, to be honest. Who do you prefer, Vader or Palpatine? Palpatine. He's my buddy. Can't. Vader's too much. I am Star Colonel Nikolai Malthus of the Jade Falcon Clan, and I challenge you to something. I don't know what that is. Hey, I heard about a Padawan that escaped Order 66 that ended up wiping out multiple squadrons. Order 66 is Sheev's deal. I don't deal with that. Dolores, I heard a weird rumor that Lord Vader's greatest weakness is sand for some reason. Yeah, I think it's all that time. I don't know. Sand? That's good to know, though. That's a good tip, in case I ever want to mess with him. Dolores, me again. Can we get... Sorry, guys. I'll need to figure out a better system for answering questions next time. Can we get a therapist? Vader's really whining about Padme again. Okay, Sarah, I'll look into that. Another job for me. 224, Mud Trooper here. Do we get laundry pay? For clothes, yeah, there should be a guy there that deals with the laundry. But if there isn't, I'll look into it. Just give me a couple months. There is a Jedi on Naboo. I would report that to Old Sheev if I were you. Okay, I'll let him know. One of the Inquisitors yelled at me and killed a member of my squad. Oh no. All this talk about Inquisitors, that's Vader's department, guys. I don't have anything to do with that cult. Did those railings ever get installed? No, there's no railings, guys. Not in the budget. Maybe if we ever build another Death Star, I don't know why we would, but maybe then we can look into this railings. I don't think they realized it would be such a problem. I love you, Dolores. You are the best part of Imperial HR in the whole galaxy. The Queen of HR. Well, thank you so much. That's very nice. I keep banging my head into the doors on the Death Star. I think I'm too tall. Yeah, you could try crouching. Is the Empire still hunting down the Bad Batch? Yeah. Can't stand those guys. I wrote them up once. I should have just arrested them when I had the chance. I'd imagine the karaoke bar has improved since changing from clone troopers to stormtroopers. Yeah, we got a little more diverse talent, but it's still not great. Director Krennic, your aspirations are too much to bear? Yeah. Could you contact my unit later? I don't want to be in this scrap heap anymore. There's something slithering around down here. Oh boy. Don't tell me somebody flushed a Dianaga down the toilet again. How's the food there? No, the food is really good. We got a great baker. We got amazing cookies. We got a great cafeteria. That is one of the perks to working on the Death Star. The blue milk dispenser in the break room is broken again. Can we get someone to fix it? Yeah, I'll send the maintenance trooper Paul to go fix that too. He's got a long list. Will Palpatine let me be a stormtrooper if I ask nicely? I'll let you be a stormtrooper tomorrow. We're always needing stormtroopers. You ain't gotta ask, Mr. Sheev. What did those mouse droids do anyway, other than get in the way? They're supposed to be carrying information like a little carrier pigeon, but I don't know. They always seem to be getting lost and getting in my way. One of the Inquisitors yelled at me and killed a member of my squad. Can I file a complaint? Yeah, I'll file a complaint for you, and then I'll talk to Sheev about that. Maybe he can shut down Vader's little program. Seems to be more trouble than it's worth. Can you tell the healing droids to hurry up? I have a blaster wound. You might want to look into using the Bacta tank, if you can get in. It's usually pretty crowded too, but that's just another option. Does attacking someone just because they are a Sith Lord count as religious discrimination? I don't deal with the Sith Lord stuff, but I wouldn't advise attacking them. They got a lot of tricks up their sleeve. What do you do in your free time? I don't get a lot of free time, but I like to write letters. I like to go to the pool, and sometimes, if I'm on a planet, I'll ride my bike. Has Palpatine ever told you any stories? Lots. I'm not always paying attention either. My air system on my tie suit just keeps fogging up my lenses. Afraid I will crash into an asteroid. You know what? Somebody once told me a trick. If you spit into the lens with a little bit of soap and you just wipe it all together, that'll stop the fogging. It really works. Did you just call the Sith a cult? Hashtag canceled. Please. What's the food options on the Death Star? A lot of options from a lot of planets. Plus we got McDonald's. And we have some coffee that could be better. Why is the Empire leaving all the complaints to one person? I don't know. At least I'm here. Can you imagine if there wasn't human resources? Who would they be complaining to? Veda? That'd be a nightmare. Oh, Mr. Krennic, when will these doors be upgraded? They keep shutting before I can walk through them. Yeah, we can try to slow them down. I don't know. Help, Admiral Ozzel is being an idiot again. Ugh, I can't stand that guy. He forgot to bring donuts to the staff meeting last week. Do not like him. One of my ST from... Sorry, guys. One of my stormtroopers got killed by a purge trooper after taking pictures of them during training. Sounds like they had it coming. What is stronger in your opinion, a lightsaber or an energy sword wielded by Master Chief? Am I supposed to know what that is? Mark Edwards wants to know, can you find out if the Empire needs new headshots for LinkedIn? Yes, Mark. I will look into that for you. I think we do. I need a good headshot. What was your reaction to that Jedi scum attacking Veda? I don't know about that. I need to run. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, BJ, for coming by. HR forever. Yes. When you were in Anaheim, Veda do not have sunburned. He took off his helmet for Luke Skywalker. Okay, well, thank you for clarifying. I just write down what people tell me. Do you get retirement benefits? I should, but I'm not planning to retire. But I've been here 19 years, so technically I'll be eligible next year. Maybe I should look into that. Kind of afraid that if they find out I'm about to retire, I won't be here anymore. What's your favorite type of droid? The ones that don't make any noise. Every time I use the restroom, there's always sand all over the place. Yeah, I'm trying to stop the sand troopers from doing that. They need to be rinsing off before they leave the cargo bay. Hey, is it true Veda's the reason Casual Fridays got removed off the office schedules? No, they're back. I just saw Palpatine last month. He said they're back. Send help. There is a mic droid. Healing droid, not help. My blast. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Who are your least favorite trooper types, and why are they scout troopers? Oh. Yeah, scout troopers, actually, TIE pilots and stormtroopers are much more troublesome for me because they're always getting blown up or getting shot at or falling off of platforms. I got upset the other day and somehow I was able to move an object without touching it. I think something is wrong with me. Who should I talk to? Well, you might want to bring that up to Lord Vader. He might have a special assignment for you. Do I get perks if my family served in the old Sith Empire? No. Does Dolores prefer hot or iced coffee? Well, if it's hot, if we're on a hot planet, iced coffee. If we're on Hoth or a cold planet, hot coffee. If I saw tomorrow, if you could tell them I want an E11, not a pistol. Already making demands and you haven't started yet. I don't know about this. I dropped the blaster rifle, took up some stun batons, but they keep shorting out. Why do I keep getting faulty equipment? We're doing our best. It's not easy running a whole empire. Have you ever flown in a TIE fighter? I've only been in one once. Wasn't the most pleasant experience. I thought it was going to throw up the whole time. No, I don't want to think about that. I swear I filed. Krennic says he fired Ozzel a week ago. That guy keeps hanging around, sir. I found a high-up spot. Not sure if it's a Dianaga. The slithering thing is talking, and now I hear blast of fire. Do you know how to prime old thermal detonators? I can't remember the sequence that you gotta push the buttons to activate them. I think it's the outer two and then the middle one. I don't know. Palpatine ate my sandwich. Okay, you should be so honored that he thought your lunch was good enough for him. Grievous assault in a daycare, Dolores. I don't know who that is. Tell Lord Vader. The Blue Ox Music Festival is live on YouTube. You go, Dolores. Thank you. I'm just doing my job. Dealt with any redundancies recently? Always. Why do these stormtroopers steal the best guy every time they are stationed on Mandalore? Well, you know. Nothing I can do about that. It's not my jurisdiction. You run into any Constitution-class starships out there? Not really. Would you want to become a Sith Lord if Palpatine let you? No. It's just... they're so angry all the time. They're always brooding. Always plotting. Nah, that's too much work. Yo, Dolores, you work in the Imperial Florist Department? No, I work in Human Resources. What's the Empire's dental care? 1 free toothbrush a year. Is Kylo Ren a giant baby? I don't know who that is. What's your least favorite stormtrooper? You want a TK number or a class? Dolores, I went in the walk-in cooler and found the stormtroopers playing cards. Can we address the issue? They are hoarding the ice cream. That sounds like a minor concern in the whole scheme of things, but yeah, I'll take a note. In your opinion, does blue milk go with... I don't know what that is. I don't really like blue milk. Did the Empire ever try to create a militia? Well, yeah. That's what this Death Star is. It's a military station. Thank you for the help for... Okay. Oh, see you later, Paul. Progress report on that Employee of the Year award. Yeah, I submitted my application to be considered for Employee of the Year, or Employee of the Month again. If I get Employee of the Month 4 times, then I think I'm eligible for Employee of the Year, which is really what I'm hoping for. Do you want to buy a death stick? No, I want you to reevaluate your life. If you didn't work on HR, what job would you want? Oh, that's a really good question. Something relaxing. Maybe I'd work at a betting parlor for pod racing. Seems like that could be fun. How did you meet Palpatine? How did I meet Palpatine? It was so long ago. I think I met him on Naboo, maybe? Some lecture or something. The Hazen is out of my control of my unit. Can we update the mutual respect policy? Sorry you're going through that. Yeah, I'll remind them. Okay. Does Palpatine have to certain limit number of complaints? Wait, does Palpatine have to have a certain limit of complaints before you can cite him like Vader? I don't cite Palpatine. Hi, Karen. I don't cite Palpatine, but yeah, because he's my buddy. And if somebody comes to me with a complaint about Palpatine, then I have to cite them for that complaint. So it's really just a lot of paperwork. Dolores, I will be visiting later on today. Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate you, and I like your white cape. I told my captain that I have a deadly fear of heights, and now I'm constantly being posted on AT-ATs. Can I get a reassignment? Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Yeah, I'll look into that for you. Just give me 6 to 8 weeks. Whose side are you on? I don't know who those people are. Dolores, I've sent your transmission to the 501st Legion. They just came back from putting down a rebellion in the outer rim. Good for them. Does Palpatine have to... Oh, wait. Sorry. Comments are coming in out of order. Have you ever gotten stuck inside of a doorway on the Death Star? I have. It happens way too much to me. No, I have not had that problem. Could you point me towards Vader? He interrupted a fight between me and a Guardian. I'd like to have some words with him. Sure. Vader is on Mustafar, and if you can figure out how to get there and find his little castle, go ahead. Does the cafeteria have cheesecake? I think that's only on Tuesdays. You might want to check. They do have a good cheesecake, though, if they happen to be serving it. People try to cite our Emperor. That's not a very good idea. I know. He's only trying to lead the entire Empire. The man is a legend. Received reports that slaves are being used by the mining guild in my sector. Command doesn't want to deal with the paperwork. Who should I contact? Is this an Imperial jurisdiction? This sounds like too much work for somebody. Hash Brown says they are loving all of this. I am glad. Considering the size of Death Stars and Star Destroyers, do I get paid as a trooper for commute and walk in the hour and a half to my station? Yeah, you're on for your full shift. You get paid by the shift, and if you have to walk somewhere as part of your shift, you get paid for that time. Darth Vader breathes too loud, says Katie. Noted. People weren't too happy when I wrote him up for that last time. They said it was insensitive. But I think they could turn down the breathing machine. Dolores, can we add a little pink to the Purge Troopers? That's not a bad idea. I'll see what I can do. What is your chain code? I don't know. Thank you. I'll take the forward on to Dawn. There, if I could have the coordinates, please. May I get that captain's name? I don't know. Captain's name. Captain Mike? Does that sound right? Do you recommend joining Imperial HR? I've been considering it for a few months. Well, yeah, although I don't think we have any job openings, considering it's just a one-woman position, and it's me. But we are taking interns in all locations, and anyone is more than willing to be an intern for HR. Were you ever a part of Republic HR? No. I switched to Human Resources when the Galactic Empire got started. All these stormtroopers you see, I had to hire. Just heard the planet I'm stationed on is gonna be part of Operation Cinder. Not sure what that means. Should I be excited? Yeah, I mean, if you're part of an operation, you're part of the mission of the Empire. That sounds exciting to me. Okay, are there cars in space? No, there's a lot of ships, though. Dolores, are we guaranteed hazard pay for the upcoming incursion on Hoth? No, there's no hazard pay. It almost seems like Darth Vader needs a nap. Yeah, I would agree with that. Vader will be taking that nap permit. Okay, I have a few places available for HR. Okay, Mr. Krennic. Did you meet Count Dooku or Darth Maul? Yeah, I met Count Dooku a couple of times. He was okay. He was good at chess. I didn't really know much about him. Kind of kept to himself. Think he was really good with a lightsaber, though. How can I apply for an intern at HR? Just send me your resume. What is your biggest secret related to HR? I can't share that here. There's too many people. Dear HR, it's the 7th Snowtrooper Regiment again. We request that we transfer to a different Arctic world. I already lost 239 troopers to the night cycle. It's not worth it. Yeah, that sounds like a waste of resources, and now I have to find 239 new troopers. Jackson, I'll look into that for you. There's rumors of a new Pike Syndicate ring being established on Jeddah. Who do I report that to? Yeah, that might be the Bureau of Illegal and Illicit Activities. That doesn't really fall under my jurisdiction. My AT-AT got tripped by a speeder and the pilot is dead. Why are there no emergency exits? I don't know, but it seems like you might want to focus on trying to get out of there instead of coming in a chat. I spoke with Lord Vader about sand constantly being left all over the trooper locker room on Dinar. He said to speak with you about it immediately. Did you leave the sand? I'm confused. The reason I want to join the Empire is because Vader threw me through a wall and told me to join and walked away. I have no choice. Are you telling me you want to join the Empire for spite? Do you like baby porgs? Nah, they're too noisy. Too annoying. Dolores, I was told that the upcoming raid on Hoth is actually for drug enforcement. Oh no. Princess Leia is cooking speeder bike spice. Can you confirm? And can I get a piece? You guys, we do weekly spice tests here. I wouldn't recommend using the spice. Is there a list of planetary systems or conventions Human Resources will be issuing citations to in the future? Yeah, they tell me I'm going to be going to something called Dragon Con. I don't want to know what that is. There's dragons there. I don't think I'm going to like it. What was your last job? It was a long time ago. I was a realtor. That was before the Empire. Hey, Dolores, I'm part of a command squad, and my team have destroyed some Empire equipment, and I like to claim a 401k. Okay, I will just need proof that you've been in the Empire for 20 years. Since we haven't been around 20 years yet, I doubt that you've been working for the Empire for 20 years. If we're not getting hazard pay, is it too late to jump ship? No, you have to finish working your contract. Vader's breathing too loud again. I think he lost his inhaler. Okay. Why did you guys destroy Alderaan? Because they were up to no good. Gotta do it. Was Darth Maul half the man they said he was? I don't know. He was weird. Had anyone gone over your head to complain about you? Example, your non-regulation necklace? No, I mean, if they did, Sheev's got my back. Any plans to bring Grievous back? I hope not. That guy sets off all the metal detectors all the time. Is there an opening in the Empire? Yeah, TIE pilots. Please apply. Or just show up. We'll put you in a TIE fighter. Do you know Vader's real name? Is Vader short for something? It's not just Darth Vader. I got out of the scrap heap, but I heard this weird noise coming out of the scrap heap. Sounds like Lord Vader's weird red. What should I do? I would get out of there. I have a complaint against the stormtroopers in the lunchroom. They've been stealing my blue milk. That is not good. Now I'm stuck in a turbo lift. That is also not good, but I'm glad you're getting service to your comm link to be able to participate in this chat. Mark says, gotta get going. Proudly serving an ISB agent. Thank you for your service, Mark. Thank you for stopping by. Do you think the Disney Stardust Hotel is accurate to a Star Destroyer? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't get to visit too many places. Did you serve in the Clone Wars? No. Hey. Hi. No, night shift troopers are leaving sand everywhere. I'm night shift. Makes it difficult to get dressed before patrol. We're trying to resolve the sand issue. I apologize. I've been writing them up. Not really doing anything. So I might need Veda to show some muscle. As much as I hate to give him that power. Because that just seems to make him worse. To stand by our office, cyber security training for droids? For droids? I don't know. Who's your favorite Sith Lord to work with? Sheev, of course. Any luck finding Cal? What's his last name? Now, Vader deals with all the weird stuff, all the Jedi or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I hear the names being mentioned in the cafeteria, but that's not really my department. I'm a good pilot, says Comedy Edits. Okay, good. Glad somebody is. The day shift troopers are leaving all the sand. Oh, sorry. I think some of the comments are coming through twice. This weird streaming app that I'm using. Did you know that Vader is Anakin Skywalker and he killed younglings? I don't know. It's a long way to Alderaan. I don't think it's there anymore, so it's an even longer way. Well, I think I've seen you in an adult movie. That's not very nice, nor is it accurate. What are your thoughts about Jar Jar Binks? I don't think he's real. How fast are TIE fighters? They're very fast. Very proud of the speed of our TIE fighters. They're faster than any rebel ship. Krennic has banned sand on the Death Star. That is a good move, sir. But you gotta help me enforce it. Do you know the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yeah, I've heard Sheev babble about that, but I don't really know. Wasn't listening. Do you ever have to write up AT-AT drivers for not wiping the AT-AT's feet before clocking at the end of the shift? That's not really a problem. We just kind of leave those on the planets. We don't always collect them after we're there. It's too much work. I was walking the halls just now watching live on my data pad when the troopers from the lunchroom came by and slapped the back of my hand. Can I blast them? No. We need all the help we can get around here. What's the policy for dealing with the Hutts? I caught one of them stuffing a body in the trash compactor. If they're on the Death Star, you gotta report that. Hutts on Death Star. Now it's a problem, because they're using our equipment. Someone had just reported them when they arrived. We could have stopped this. Hey, Dolores, I'm part of the Rebel Alliance, and I was wondering if it's possible, can you send me the plans to the Death Star? No. And I don't know how you got on this channel. It's supposed to be encrypted Imperial communication only. The Sheev you know is a clone. The real one was thrown down a rail. I don't know about that. That sounds like hasn't happened yet. I heard a rumor that Emperor Palpatine is your godfather. Is that true? No. He's just my buddy. TIEs are impressive, but have you seen those new T-16s? Yeah, I think they're overrated. Overhyped. When do you think the TIE Defender will enter service? Not soon enough. I think they're still working on a few things with the logistics. I think they're estimating it'll be about 15 years before we get a fleet of 20. So I think that's my estimate. Who knows if that's accurate. I just saw an old clone in old Phase 2 armor. Is he out of uniform? I'd like to lodge a complaint. Yeah, no clone armor is allowed. Clone armor. No clone armor allowed. Any advice for a person wanting to work in HR? Yeah, you gotta have patience. And you gotta do anything you can to get through the day. Sand ban, punishable by death. Execute Wata 66. Yeah, we already did that. I think we're on like Wata 314 now. What's your policy on aliens being allowed to work in the Empire if they aren't humanoid? I don't think we're letting aliens in. I think she would have told me. Have you ever had to write up a snow trooper for bringing in too much snow? No, it all melts. That the radar technician is doing some bad stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna write him up for that. Is there video games on the desktop? No, not really. We have a pinball machine, but it's kind of hard to get to. It's kind of in a weird place, so I don't go there much. After crying a few minutes because my hand hurt so bad, I looked down and saw a bag of spice fall out of the bullying stormtrooper's pocket. Okay, what's his TK number? I'll get him written up for spice. Do you like being... let's see. Sorry. Alder... Someone didn't use the proper pronouns with me. Can you do something about that? Yeah, I'll ask them to be more considerate. Sorry about that. Alderon, more like Aldergon. We have a comedian. What's your favorite floor on the Death Star? How many floors are there? I'm a little rusty on this information. You've put me on the spot, but my favorite floor is probably the lounge area. We got a nice piano in there, nice little bar, relaxing music. It's kind of like Crimson Dawn, if you're familiar with them. It's kind of like a little Crimson Dawn level. I like it. How would a stormtrooper move up in the Empire? I think they'd have to go to officer school. Or maybe if they just hit their targets, they might get promoted, but you know how often that happens around here. Dolores, I know the clones aren't in service anymore. Would you mind if I adopted any remnants so they can work for their years of hard work and servitude? Sure, that would take a load off of my plate if you adopted some clones. Oh, somebody threw sand at Krennic's eye. Looks like we got some drama. Good work, Dolores. On stormtrooper accidents have gone down by 50% on the Death Star. Thank you very much. I think I deserve another Employee of the Month. Important question. If all humans are from different planets, aren't the aliens to humans from other planets? And now this is getting a little deep. A little philosophical. Now I think a species is a species, regardless of the planet. I'd like to complain about Lothal. Those Lothcats are mean and they took my packed lunch. You should have packed your lunch better. I prefer Tuca cats myself. Should I be worried about the beast in captivity on Mimban? They've been feeding it deserters. I can't keep track of every little thing. I'll make a note, though. I believe the trooper with the spice was TK-420. Okay, I will write him up. TK-420 with the spice. Okay. Should I turn in the bag of spice or throw it away? I need to look into what the latest protocol on the spice removal policy is. I think you're supposed to turn it in. But if you, yeah, because if you throw it in the trash compactor, that could lead to some problems, especially if there's something living in there. So yeah, you should probably turn it in. TK-1234 blew up 21 ties. What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm a rebel in love with a trooper. Is it against regulation for us to meet on a neutral planet? Don't know how you got on this chat. It's against our rules to let our troopers date rebels, though. I can tell you that right now. Tell Sheev you deserve Employee of the Year. I have, but I will remind him. Mr. Sheev. We captured a fake ISP disguised as a rebel. Think it's the same person that asked about the Death Star plan. Can we throw him in the trash compactor? Sure. I wish he hadn't have told me, because now I'll have to file a report about that. Whistleblow and some trooper just told me to live long and prosper. I don't know. It's just words. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think I mixed up my aspirin with my aspirations because I started choking. Oh, that's a good one. Is Vader still alive? As far as I know, he's just chilling out in Mustafar, out in his castle, doing whatever he does out there. Play canasta. Do you like sand? One correct answer. No, it's annoying. What's the room number I should bring the bag to? The spice bag. I think you'll want to turn that into, let me look into that. I think room number 117534 was the appropriate office, but I'll double check. Dolores, an Imperial officer, got bent out of shape because of a sibling. A sibling of mine is dating a Twi'lek. Despite both of them staying professional, I'd like to file a complaint. Oh, that sounds like he said, she said. I don't know about that. I'm not going to worry about it. I didn't see it. It didn't happen. Does Sheev shave? Does Veda? I don't know. I don't spend any time with those guys in the bathroom. Good news, the repair droid is done trying to repair me, but I have to break it to stop it. Am I going to have to pay for repairs on the droid? I don't know why you're using the health droid. I think the back is more efficient, but please don't break the droid. I'll send someone there to help you. I would like to file a complaint for the troopers slacking off and not cleaning the trash compactor. Okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to file a complaint about that. Troopers not cleaning the trash compactor. Troopers not cleaning the trash compactor. Such a shame. I brought water to Mustafar. What now? I would be careful with it. Dear HR-7 snowtroopers, again, can we use Old Republic military vehicles? Sure. It's not my department, but go ahead. Okay, Krennic. Krennic is dealing with the sand battle here. That's not really my problem. I was talking to Captain Kirk the other day, and he told me that Darth Vader is actually an aging stormtrooper with visions of universe domination. I don't think he's completely wrong. I think Dolores would prefer sand that comes on a beach, not sand that comes from a desert planet. Yeah, you're right about that. Can a stormtrooper that's force sensitive be transferred to the Inquisitor department? I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with the Inquisitor department. It's not my department, that's Vader's department. He handles all that stuff. Let's see. Alright guys, I'm probably going to hop off here in a couple of minutes, so give me your questions and your complaints. TK476 went to the Force Moon of Endor, and my protocol droid said that an Ewok called me a scruffy-looking nerf herder. I am offended. Request transfer to a different planet? Okay, I'll look into getting you transferred. I don't think that's a good enough reason for it to be approved, but if I have time, I will file it. Apparently Leia has a third son named Anakin Solo. True fact. Okay. Thanks to Lars, you've been a great help. I turned the spice into the correct room and they gave me free candy. Fantastic. Glad that that worked out. Does the Death Star have AC? Yes, thank goodness. But it's cold in space, so we don't often need to turn it on. One of my ST filed a report about the fake ISB agent about half an hour ago. Okay, then we should receive it probably in the next couple of weeks. Why was Spock on the Death Star? I would like to complain about that. I don't think he was on the Death Star. I think that's a rumor. I want to thank you for being there when I needed help. I made fresh cookies to say thank you from the finest ingredients in the galaxy. Well, thank you so much, Jake. I'm sure they taste lovely. Did they ever install handrails around the reactor shaft ports in the firing chamber? So many safety violations. You guys with your safety violations. No hand railings. Not going to happen. You guys just need to learn how to walk. Saw a man in a robe walking down a hallway with a laser sword. Yeah, somebody might need to go look into that. That sounds kind of suspicious. I want to report Darth Vader for choking coworkers. If people would just mind their own business around Lord Vader, they wouldn't get choked. Dolores, I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Well, joke's on you. I don't have a ship. These Ewoks are furry and mean. Sorry. I don't know where you are that there's Ewoks. Lord Vader has promoted me for surviving the assault on Hoth. I get to go to Dathomir. Good for you. I request a transfer to Naboo. Tatooine sucks. I hate sand. Okay. Everyone wants to go to Naboo. You're probably going to end up going to Mustafar, though. Because not everyone gets to go to Naboo. I've been captured now, and I'm on the Millennium Falcon. What fake trooper numbers should I use? Well, we'll send a squad after you. You can just make up a number. It'll be fine. Why does the Death Star still not have railings? Because of a budgetary issue, people. It's not in the budget. We have to conquer more planets, get more taxation dollars, then we can maybe afford a railing. It's either raises or railings. You all have to decide. We can't do both. I want to report Din Djarin for always taking his child to work every day. I don't think he works here. I heard he's an independent contractor. A bounty hunter dropped some carbonite on my foot. Can we stop hiring him for missions? Yeah, I'll look into that. He sounds sloppy anyway. But we don't really use bounty hunters much. Can you give me his name? Dolores, is there open spots on the Death Star? I was with a scout trooper and I was shot because he missed and it ricocheted back. Are you asking for a job or are you asking if there's evidence of blaster fire? I'm confused. Good night, Dolores. See you around the Death Star. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Why are there stormtroopers surrounding my house? I didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many little missions going on. It's hard for me to keep track. If you're innocent, I'm sure it will work out okay. I want to report Veda for stabbing my coworker. Dolores, you are loved. Oh, thank you very much. I want to report Veda. Yeah, for those little issues and outbursts of aggression, I take note of it just to have a file, but I can't really do anything about it until I get a lot of complaints, so. But I will make note. Somebody is playing non-stop Imperial March very loud, and I can't sleep. Maybe I'll be able to get you some earplugs. Is it too much to ask for cold brew in the break room? I think that's a little too advanced for our technology in the break room. Have you seen that coffee maker? It looks like it's from, I don't know, 10 BBY. Before I leave, when do you think your next live will be? Might be in a couple of weeks. I got some reports to work on. I have walked outside and apparently I'm becoming a stormtrooper, but I'm fine with that. Okay, good. We always need infantry. We always need stormtroopers. I want off Naboo. The Gungans we round up for interrogation make weird screams. Okay, so if you want off Naboo, the guy that wanted to transfer to Naboo, you all can switch. Maybe you two could just work it out. I'll just make a note. Naboo transfer switch. Why the Purge troopers still using outdated weapons? Because we're not a perfect empire. It's kind of hard to issue brand new equipment to everybody. We're doing the best we can, but sometimes you just got to make do. I think the bounty hunter was called Bausch, but his voice sounds more feminine than I remember. Okay, I'll make a note. Sloppy Bausch. What do you think of that Luke Skywalker kid? I don't know, a Luke Skywalker kid. Dolores and the battle droid leftovers, sorry, aren't being wanted anymore despite deactivation. Mind if I take them off my hands? Yes, please, take them off my hands. I'm reporting Dolores. Lord Veda is here to report me for reporting him for breathing too loud. Who are you going to report that to, sir? Hey, Krennic, I have Jar Jar hunting you. Stop running. Oh, boy. This is getting out of hand here. I found a rebel. She's flirting with me. What do? Just turn and walk away. Don't engage with her. Because if you even look like you're going to engage with her, Veda will come after you. I asked to transfer to the Death Star or something. I want to get away from this blind scout trooper. He just hit my arm. I filed the paperwork this morning. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sure the paperwork will come through. It's a little slow. Mail system's not super reliable. I would like to file a complaint on the mouse droids. Yeah, you and me both. The auditory systems don't seem to be responsive 50% of the time. Thank you. 50% sounds better than it has been, though, to be honest. I think they're getting better. I have a complaint about Tarkin. He was beating one of his troopers. Oh, good. Some Tarkin gossip. Can't stand that guy. Tarkin, being too aggressive. Being too aggressive. Yes. Somebody's spamming the chat. What is this? The Ultimate Sith Lord? What is this? Don't appreciate you spamming the chat. Does the Death Star have a library? Kinda. It's just a few select things that Palps likes to read. You didn't hear me call him Palps, by the way. He hates that. I guess the Sith Lord is here or something. Oh, Lord Vader is here. Okay. Well, I guess that might mean it's time for me to sign off from here. Thank you guys for hopping on my first YouTube live. I appreciate all of you. Keep doing good work for the Empire. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you.